told you lately that I love you? Have I told you that I care? Have I told you there's no one above you? Have I told you lately? Through my heart, gladness, you take away all my sadness.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special episode of Musicians Corner for you today. We are here with the one, the only, Mr. PW Paul Watson. How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you. Nice to see you, Rob.
Nice to see you.
Been a while?
Yes, it has been. It's been about 6 weeks, and I've been hiding in my cave.
Yeah.
You know, the less said about that, the better, though. And we are currently actually in Demshish this evening.
We are.
Paul's going to be serenading the masses. He's going to be playing a few pop, a few rock. What genre are we going for?
Well, mainly jazz and pop. And occasionally I do slip in a bit of sneaky, like I do a little Who number in a kind of laid-back style. So I try to sneak these rock ones in under the radar.
Okay. And
but it's quite fun because you do them in a different style, you know.
Right. Okay. Is that just the music, or is the physics like the Townsends? Are you doing all of
I
that?
won't be doing any of that, mate. No.
No.
I
no real of it.
No, it's knock with the glass there. Yeah, no, I like to sit down and kind of. It's a background gig, really, for me, you know. And I kind of like it that way.
Okay, because you do a lot of high-profile, high-volume gigs.
Yeah, I do some gigs where I get to rock out a bit, and that's with my brother and the Watson brothers, and it's so that's that's the thing I love about it, because I can go and do that, and I can have my pedal to the metal and be rocking out, but then I can come and do a gig like this, and I can just sort of play background sort of jazz stuff and completely different vibe, different material. And for me, as a guitarist, I love that because I can play different genres, different styles, and that's what I like to do. I mean, I think that's what's always interested me as well. You know? Okay. I wouldn't want to just be stuck in one niche.
Are you a mostly solo gigger, or do you like to do band work? Do you play with other people? You mentioned your brother.
Yeah. No, I don't do much in the way of solo gig. Is it? That's just a thing that's come about more recently. I think with COVID and lockdown changed a lot of things, and you just wasn't doing any. You couldn't play anywhere. Got more into the playing at home on your own solo playing thing. I used to do it years ago when I was 23. One of my first proper gigs. I was 23-year-old, and I got this gig working for an 1830s holiday company, and I was flown out to Morocco.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was amazing, really. And I'm working on this beach camp as a solo guitarist, singer, entertainer.
Okay, yeah.
To do, they just said, "Oh, come out." They're obviously desperate.
Okay.
I went for the interview. They phoned me up. Can you go tomorrow? Yeah. Okay, and it was.
So nothing tying you down at that time.
No, it was fine. So I was young, free, and single, and off I went. Quite a good environment to be in, really.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so got there, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get settled into this. See what. I mean, actually, I had no repertoire either, really.
Really?
No, I remember I went to Bonner's local music store.
Okay, yeah,
this was when it was in Bottom Grove Road, and bought some music books to just take with me and work it out when I got there. And I got there the first night I got there. It was like, okay, right. Well, the barbecue's at 8 o'clock. It's now 7:30. See you there then. And he's like, what now? Yeah, you're on.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, but great fun.
You'll forget the sun, this jealous sky, as we watch and feel together.
Is there a future direction of where you want to go, where you're headed, or are you quite happy?
Always. I think because I listen to so much different music, and I always want to be able to play everything, which is like, you know, I'm going to end up
Greedy.
I'm greedy,
Yeah.
and I'm also one of these like try and be a jack of all trades and a master of none, you know.
Okay.
And I do my best in whichever sort of thing I'm doing, but I'm never dedicated to one type of music. I'm always looking for something new to learn. I'm quite well embedded in the jazz thing at the moment. I've been for the last few years, simply because it's so vast.
Okay.
You know, you can't, like when you're doing the rock thing, not being offensive to any rock players, but you know, it's quite quick to learn power chords and stuff like that, and you can get quite a good rocky thing going quite quickly. And when you start delving into the jazz thing, it's like, oh god, hang on, there's all these different voicings and note leading and modes, and you know, how do you build a solo, and it's just fascinating, and chord extensions. But yeah, that's what I'd like to do. You was asking about, you know, where I'd like to go in the future, but I do have these ideas of at one time producing a kind of fusion-y type CD at some point. That's what I want to do.
You are the sunshine of my life, and that's why I always be around. You
Say you have like a bedroom player who's been, you know, there for a while but never really kind of dipped his toes in either part-time or full-time gigs.
Right.
How would you get started? Is it worth getting started? Is it a lot of hassle? Is it enjoyable?
Oh, so it's definitely worth getting started. If you're that sort of person, I think you have to be the kind of person that's that doesn't mind getting up in front of people with the element of completely disaster and failure and making yourself look like a complete buffoon, you know?
Yes.
Which has happened to me on several occasions.
Okay.
You know? And it happens to everybody. As long as that's not going to like knock your confidence or you know, destroy you.
Yes.
So you've got to be the kind of person that wants to do it, I think. And then also, I think, find good people to play with.
Okay.
Because I've got to say, you know, even though I've been to music college and all that kind of thing, but most of the good stuff I've learned is from playing with other people.
Okay.
All sorts of other people. Any musicians you can get hold of.
Just guitarists
Different
or...
style. No, anyone, yeah. Guitarists are good as well because you can nick their licks, you know,
Right, yeah.
which I do all
I've
the
nicked a
time.
couple of yours.
Yeah,
out
man,
with
that's
this
great.
one.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. That's what it's all about, though. I mean, even the greats did that, or even the classical musicians did that. You know, they all stole off each other, or well, not stole, but borrowed and adapted. Inspired.
You have to
that's
say it in the way that sounds legally like straight.
Yeah, and that's kind of what it is, really. You know, you're handing it on, aren't you? That's the way I always see it.
Yeah, definitely. Say mimicry is one of the greatest forms of flattery.
Flattery, that's right, yeah. So, you know, so I would say surround yourself with good people, learn from them, just keep working on different things, enjoy it. It's got to be about fun as well. And then go out and get some gigs. Try and get some gigs. Because that's where you really learn.
Yeah.
On the bandstand, you know.
Yeah.
Jam nights are quite good as well. But when I was growing up getting in bands and that, jam nights, they never existed. You know, so go out, get some gigs, and then that's where you really learn how to do it.
Nice one.
It takes a bit of practice to do that. One of the things I was terrible at as well at the beginning was learning the art of sort of diplomacy.
Okay.
Especially when you're dealing with the governor. In other words, you know, the guy behind the bar or the boss.
Big boss.
Yeah, because you're in their venue.
Yeah.
Playing like this gig tonight, you know, I know what it was all about. I'm not the centre of attention. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
People are here to eat, enjoy themselves, have a chat, have a good time, and I'm just there in the background, providing a little bit of music and a bit of banter if it's required. That's how I see it. On a different type of gig, when I'm rocking out and that, and I'm in everyone's face.
It's all about you.
It's all about me, and I'm there to pump them up, I'm getting them up, you know. But this one is more like So you've got to know how to do that, and a bit of diplomacy with the people behind the bar,
Sure.
and also your people that have come to the venue.
Yeah.
Goes a long way, because you got a little respect. I mean, you can't go in there like the big I am, you know,
Yeah.
and it's all about me, because it really isn't to them. They don't care.
Yeah.
I think everything has got to be in perspective.
Yeah. I think that's the first thing you told me when I started playing here. So.
Was it?
Yeah, no, but it's
Really?
really true. It's really true what you said.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Paul, I want to thank you very much for your time tonight. I know that you're on stage soon, so I don't want to keep you here too long. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great to
And
see you, man.
it's all right if we take a couple of snaps when you're up there?
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Everyone, that's this episode of Musicians Corner. And Paul Watson, I'll share all his details and things below. Enjoy. Have a great evening.
If I thought our love was ending, find myself